And we're now recording. Okay, so all I'm going to do is go over yesterday's exam, so you have the video for the solutions. I did not plan on sending out like I normally do the video because today is the video. So I'll be doing that. And I was able to grade your exams yesterday, so you should have gotten an email me back from me about your individual exam. So I was able to do that, and I'll be going over the solutions now. Okay, so now is the time to study for the final. Monday, I gave you exams 1 and 2, that video, you can look at that. Tuesday, I gave you 3 and 4, you can look at that. And today we'll be doing 5. You can just use that to study for the final exam. You don't need anything else. Okay, so you don't have to go back and do or study any of this. You don't really have to look at the book anymore. Okay, so we're done with the book. All you need to do is go back over the previous exams, which really means just the videos. So Monday's videos 1 and 2, Tuesday's 3 and 4, and today I'll be giving you 5. That's how you study. You may have 5 formula sheets. The easiest thing to do is just have the 5 formula sheets from the previous exams and you got it all there. But you may add to that if you want to put something else on it, that's perfectly fine. Okay, and a reminder, the final exam starts at 8:10 on Monday, not 9:10. So just for the one day, set your alarm clock. So get up at 8:10. Now, if you want to join at 9:10, I'll let you, but I have to stop at 10:40 no matter what. Okay, I've decided on 15 questions. So 15 questions, 3 from each exam. Okay, so 3 from the first, 3 from the second, 3 from the third, 3 from the fourth, 3 from the fifth. They don't have to be the very same questions, although they could be. I'm allowed to make the same question, of course, but I'll just pick 3 from each exam and either keep the same question or just modify it a little bit. And that'll be the final exam. You don't have to turn in any homework this time. And then that's it. So your last assignment, your one last grade is the final exam. Okay. And let me check the chat. Okay, so anybody who joined late, go ahead and put your name in the chat now. Okay, so around what, 8:05-ish, around 8:05, I'll send by Canvas announcements next Monday, the exam, and the usual rules apply. Just join the class, have your camera on, keep yourself muted, the true background. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. If you have to step outside, let me know. And you have until 10:40, which means I'll close the class at 10:40 and you have until 10:45 to submit the final exam. I really don't think you're going to need that long, in my opinion, but you can have it if you need it. Okay, so any other general questions? Otherwise, I'll go straight to the review of exam 5 and then we're finished, folks. All right, so we'll go to it. Or if you want to think of a question in the meantime, you can always put that there. And just so you have it on the video, I'll show you the questions real quickly again. You should theoretically already have them, but just in case, here they are again. I'll go down the left side, the right side. You can ignore the stuff I have on the right. Those are just my quickie solutions. But this way you've got it all compact in one location. Okay, number 1, you want to integrate x plus 1, 3x plus 2. FOIL that out, 3x squared plus x minus 2 dx. 3x squared over 3 plus x squared over 2 minus 2x plus c. Clean up the algebra. X cubed plus 1/2 x squared minus 2x plus c. Number 2, double prime was 1 plus sine x. So you integrate to find f prime. Integral of 1 plus sine x is x minus cosine x plus c1. Integrate again to find f of x. X minus cosine x plus c1 dx is 1/2 x squared minus sine x plus c1x plus c2. You are told that f of 0 is equal to -1. That means when you plug in 0 here and here and here, the answer is -1. So -1 is equal to 0 minus sine of 0 is 0 plus 0 plus c2. That means c2 is -1. So f of x is 1/2 x squared minus sine x plus c1x minus 1. To find c1 was a little bit tricky. It's more complicated. F of pi over 2 equals 0. means plug in pi over 2 right here and right here and right here. The answer comes out to be 0. So 0 is 1/2 pi over 2 squared minus sine of pi over 2 plus C1 pi over 2 minus 1. This is pi squared over 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, minus sine of pi over 2 is 1, minus 1 plus pi over 2 C1. Okay, you throw all of these over to the other side, so you're going to have positive 2 and a minus pi squared over 8 equals pi over 2 C1. Then you multiply both sides by 2 over pi. So C1 is this weird thing, 4 over pi minus pi over 4. I left it like that, but if you wanted to combine it and get a common denominator, that's okay too. So final answer, 1/2 x squared minus sine x plus 4 over pi minus pi over 4x minus 1. Okay. Number 3, the acceleration is 2t minus 3. So the velocity is the integral of 2t minus 3 dt, which is 2t squared over 2 is t squared. You should be able to go straight from here to here pretty quickly. And you all are already hopefully pretty comfortable saying, oh, the derivative of t squared is 2t. So you just go backwards. The integral of 2t is t squared minus 3t plus c1. Now we're given v of 0 is -2. That means plug in 0 here and 0 here. And the answer comes out to be -2. So -2 is 0 minus 0 plus c1. C1 is equal to -2. So that means v of t is t squared minus 3t minus 2. Okay. So now s of t is the integral of that thing. So you integrate that. Integral of t squared minus 3t minus 2 is t cubed over 3, 1/3 t cubed, minus 3t squared over 2 minus 2t plus, I guess I should put c2 here, technically. But yeah, technically this counts as a different variable than C1, so that kind of counts. But anyway, just to be consistent, C2. And there should be a C2 also. Anyway, S of 0 is 3. 3 is the answer when you plug in 0, 0, 0, C2. That means C2 is 3. So S of t is 1/3 t cubed minus 3/2 t squared minus 2t plus 3. Okay, number 4, I needed a diagram. Okay, so I need a diagram with the rectangles. So you should show me the rectangles also. Okay, that's what a proper diagram is. So the left sums would have been from the left endpoint and the upper would be the right endpoint. So these are approximations to those rectangles. Delta x is 0.2. So the lower estimate is 0.2 times f of the left endpoints, f of 0, f of 0.2, f of 0.4, f of 0.6, f of 0.8. Which is 0.2 times 0 squared plus 0.2 squared plus 0.4 squared plus 0.6 squared plus 0.8 squared. Punch it in your machine, 0.24, or if you did it as a fraction, 6/25. Upper sums, R5 is 0.2, and then the function value at the right endpoints, which are 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, and 1. So 0.2 times 0.2 squared plus 0.4 squared plus 0.6 squared plus 0.8 squared plus 1 squared, punch it in your machine, 0.44 or 11/25. 5, it said interpret in terms of areas. You were not supposed to actually try to integrate, just think in terms of areas. So here's the absolute value of x plus 2. Absolute value of x is v-shaped, move the whole thing up 2. So we're trying to find the area under the graph. So I broke it down into A1, A2, A3, and A4. So this is 1/2 base times height, which is 1/2 of 2 times 2, which is 2. This is 2 by 2 or 4. And these are the same, or you could also argue by symmetry. Since I have symmetry with respect to the y-axis, I can just double the result I got here. But anyway, I just decided to add all the areas. A1 is 2, A2 is 4, A3 is 2, A4 is 4. So 1/2 base times height comes out to be 2. 1/2 base times height, 1/2 of 2 times 2 is 2. That's 2 times 2, which is 4. 2 times 2, which is 4. Add them all up, you get 12. 6 is FTC, Fundamental Theorem of Calculus Part 1. So the derivative is ln e to the x times e to the x, and ln e to the x is just x, so x e to the x. Number 7, if you divide through, you have x to the 1/2 minus x to the -1/2. So this is x to the 3/2 divided by 3/2 means times 2/3. This is x to the 1/2 divided by 1/2 means times 2 from 1 to 4. Plug in 4, 2/3 times 4 to the 3/2 minus 2 radical 4 minus plug in 1. 1 raised to anything is 1, so 2/3 minus 2. 4 to the 3/2 means square root of 4, 2, then cube it, which is 8. So 2/3 of 8 minus 2 times 2 is 4, minus 2/3 plus 2. So that's 16/3 minus 4 minus 2/3 plus 2. 14/3 minus 2 comes out to be 8/3. Okay, and that's the end of this side of the paper. So I'll do my focusing thing for one more time, and then I'll check the chat. And then I'm almost done, folks. So if you have any questions or if you have any other issues with something, go ahead and put in the chat. Otherwise, we'll be done in the next 5 minutes or so. There's obviously no new material. Five, 6, and 7. Okay, so 8, 9, and 10, and we're done. But let me check the chat real quickly. Okay, I think I've caught up with everybody there. Okay, so 8, 9, and 10. Okay, integral of 2e to the x minus 3. I'm sorry, I already integrated. Integral of 2e to the x is 2e to the x. Integral of minus 3 sine x is plus 3 cosine x from 0 to pi. Plug in pi, 2e to the pi plus 3 times -1, minus plug in 0, it's 2. Cosine of 0 is 1, so 2 plus 3. So 2e to the pi minus 3 minus 5, 2e to the pi minus 8. 9. This is, some of you were trying to do some substitution and you got stuck in all that. Unfortunately, this is one where you either knew what to do or you didn't. This is inverse sine. This is directly inverse sine function, right? The derivative of inverse sine, you might recall, is 1 over radical 1 minus x squared. Therefore, the integral of 1 over radical 1 minus x squared is inverse sine from 0 to 1/2. So I have inverse sine of 1/2 minus inverse sine of 0. That gives me 0. Inverse sine of 1/2 is pi over 6. We're really saying the sine of what angle is 1/2 in the first quadrant is pi over 6. Final answer is pi over 6. Okay, and finally 10, substitution. I do see a function and its derivative. The derivative ln x is 1 over x. So that tells me how to substitute. Let u be natural log of x. Du is 1 over x dx. So I'm going to have dx over x is now my du, and I have 1 over radical u. So 1 over radical u. This is not my natural log. That's not how natural log works. Okay, natural log would be 1 over u. 1 over radical u, just use the power root. That's u to the -1/2 du. So power root, u to the 1/2 divided by 1/2 means times 2 plus c. Okay, again, in proper form, you never leave your answer as raised to the 1/2. It means square root. So 2 square root of natural log of x plus c, and that's the final answer. Okay. All right, so let me do my last focus job here, and then we're finished, folks. Then all you need to do is study the videos from today and Monday and Tuesday, I guess it was, for exams 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's that. Okay, so I'm done. Let me check the chat and see if anybody else has any other questions. Okay, let's see. All right, Zachary, if you want, you can send me an email later. Okay, so finished, folks. Put this here. If nobody has any questions, then I will dismiss the class. And make sure you start at 8:10 on Monday. Okay, you know how to study. Study the previous videos. Don't look at the homework. Don't look at the book. Just the previous exams. 8:10 to 10:40, and then we're done with the course. Okay, any other questions, please? I'll wait just for a little while to see if anybody has any questions. Otherwise, we're done. Okay, I don't see anything and I don't hear anything. So I should be able to send this video to study within the next, half an hour, hour or so. So you should be able to do that. Okay, all right. Have a good day, everybody. And have a nice weekend. Study hard and see you on Monday at 8:10. Okay, all right. Bye, everybody.